The first thing we're going to do to start our day off is we're going to look at author's crafts. This is an anchor chart we have done in the past, and we're going to look at it and we're going to review it so we will be ready when we get to our close reading part of it. So remember, author's craft is the language and technique a writer uses to make his or her writing interesting and communicates ideas to the reader. Some important pieces of author's craft is the voice. The voice is the author's writing style that makes his or her writing unique. The mood, the emotions or feelings of the reader while reading the text. Then we have the anecdote, which is a short, funny, or interesting story related to a character or event. The language, which is the vocabulary, precise nouns, sensory words, vivid verbs that the text more interesting. And then we have hyperboles, which are exaggerations that make things sound bigger, better, and more than what they really are. The author uses language to achieve specific purposes. For example, explain that an author may use imagery or literal or figurative language so that the reader can picture the event, character, and other important elements in a story. All right, open up your reading book to page 152, please. 152. Your reading book. (152). All right, I'm going to reread paragraph 14. It says, now everyone, the children and their parents, squeezed into the lodge. They had made the lodge extra big that summer for visitors. For the first time, it was packed entirely full, but there was enough room for everyone. Even the angry one found a space to sit. He glared from a little spot against the wall. Together they ate rich venison soup from the shallow birch bark macoun they brought along with them. Two other men squeezed in, important men. Old Tallow entered, huge and rangy and smelling of wool. She settled herself while outside her ferocious dog stood guard, unmoving and alert even in the pelting rain. Each of the old Tallow's feet seemed to take up as much space as a small child, but Omakayas didn't mind. Warily, but completely, she loved the fierce old women. It says, what phrase did the author use to describe the gathering? What phrases does the author use to describe the gathering? Bless you, Alex. What phrases did the author use to describe the gathering? Anybody? Am I talking to myself today? What? All right. They're packed entirely full, or they're squeezed into the lodge. Is that describing the gathering? We're in our reading book. We're in our reading book. All right, what other phrases does the author use to describe the gathering? We said squeezed in the lodge. Say it again.
The two important men.
Nope. Is that describing the gathering? No.
Big.
What's big?
The gathering big.
Okay, find in the text where it's the phrase that says that it's big. Look in your book.
They ate lunch, bread, and soup.
Okay. They got together and they ate. All right, what else?
They made the lodge extra big.
All right. They made the lodge extra big. That's describing the gathering, yes. It says, how does this language contribute to the author's voice? Here's that. How does the language contribute to the author's voice?
They add words. They add words from like what they speak.
Okay, so the author uses both literal language and imagery to help the reader picture the newly enlarged lodge packed full of people for the first time. What purpose does this imagery serve? What's the purpose of us having to picture the gathering? What's the purpose of that?
So you know what they're doing?
Okay, you know what they're doing? The author shows the reader the importance of everyone coming together in times of trouble. The neighboring tribe being pushed off their land is a problem for everyone, not just one tribe.
And that's why they had the meeting.
Huh?
Is that why they had the meeting?
That's why they had the meeting, because they were trying to find a solution for the problem that they had. Okay, those that are on the computer, you're going to need that yellow paper that I gave you on Tuesday. The yellow paper. Okay, and I'm going to give you guys one of these. All right, you're not going to do anything with it yet. Just pause and wait. And then I will tell you what we're doing with it. So you can put your reading book away. All you need on your desk is a pencil at this moment. All you need on your desk is a pencil. Don't do anything with it yet. When you have your yellow paper, hold it up so I can see it. Well, you need to find it. I gave it to you on... Okay. So this is what's called a common assessment. That means all of the classes, all of the fourth grade classes are taking this assessment. Okay? So, what we're going to do is we're going to take some time today to complete the assessment. Now, I want to see that you had done your run strategy. So I should be able to see where you've done your strategies, because that paper, if you're at home, you're going to do it, put it in the computer, and then you're going to bring it back to me on Monday because I want to see it. Jameson, I'll get your paper to you this afternoon. I'll give it to Ms. Hamilton. So at this time, we're going to do it. Now, once you finish it, if you're on the computer, you're going to go into PowerSchool and go into SchoolNet, the little red circle with the white house, and you're going to put your answers that you already filled out into the computer. We'll sharpen your pencil after I'm done. Hold on. When I'm finished going over the directions. Okay? So, I'm going to give you as much time as you need to do this. I need to see those strategies. Remember, read your title, underline it, make your prediction. Then put in your stop dots. U, underline keywords in the questions. Then N, read the passage slowly, stopping at each stop dot to write important information. And then S, solving the answers and then finding the answers back in the text for text evidence. Okay?
Why do we need the test code at the bottom?
Because that's how you're going to put it in the computer, so I don't have to go in and manually grade it. So I don't have to go in and manually grade it. The computer will grade it for me. So once you put your answers in from what you put, once you've already done it on the paper, then you'll put it in the computer. It'll be the same questions. You'll just click the answer that you put. And then you'll bring that yellow paper back to me on Monday.
Okay, so we're gonna answer the questions on this paper and then go to the test code.
Yep, you're gonna go to SchoolNet.
Okay.
And put in the test code.
And then the answer.
And then you're gonna put your answers from what you filled out on the yellow paper into the computer, because it'll be the same questions. Okay? All right, so I'm going to give you some time to do it now. If for some reason you finish and others are not finished yet, this should take you a little bit of time because I know how long it takes y'all to do runs. Then you can either go get on Freckle for a little bit of time, but just make sure that you're back for math at 9:25. Okay? Take your time on this. Do your best.
Okay.
Okay? All right. All right, you may begin. Go ahead and start your strategies. I'll be walking around looking for these strategies.